For thousands of years, the mermaids have been a creature that everyone is very curious about. There have been many sightings of mermaids in history, and some even claim to have caught mermaids. Is it possible for the mermaid species to exist? If it exists, what would it look like? Whenever we think of a mermaid, we think of a beauty female human with the tail of a fish. Hot body, pretty face, and gorgeous long hair. And it is said that they will make beautiful and moving sounds to attract humans at night. Then wait for an opportunity to eat humans.
My jolly sailor boat.
But if there is a mermaid, their appearance may be different from what we imagined. All this time, there are people around the world claim they were lucky enough to take photo of mermaids, or some said they found their dead body remained on the shores. But most of them are fake, because these photos all have human hair. What we learned about the aquatic creatures that live in the ocean for a long time, don't need such long hair. So, most mermaids' footage with long hair are fake. In fact, in order to adapt to the pressure of the deep sea, the mermaid's appearance will not look good. Have you ever seen that kind of deep-sea creatures look good? The Fijian mermaid is a mermaid caught near the Fiji Islands. There was a man named P.T. Barnum, who was an American showman, remembered for promoting celebrated hoaxes and for founding the Barnum and Bailey Circus. In 1843, Barnum held a mermaid exhibition in a concert hall in New York. It created a sensation and set off a mermaid boom in the United States. This exhibition was heavily advertised in newspapers at the time, and 10,000 flyers were printed and distributed in New York. The pretty fishtail girl printed on the flyers successfully attracted large number of people, but what was displayed to the audience was a skinny monkey-like fishtail creature, which is also known as Fijian mermaid. Instead of a beautiful human mermaid like what it was advertised on the flyers. People were mad at the dishonestly. Barnum knew that was a fake mermaid, but he didn't care as long as it attracted the attention of the public. This fake mermaid came from a man-made handicraft in the East Indies of Japan. Local people use the upper body of the monkey and sew it to the fishtail to make a mermaid. The purpose is to hold religious ceremonies. The monkey is real and fishtail is real, but when they combine together, it is a fake creature. According to the folklore, the first Fijian mermaid spotted in Japan was captured in the ocean near Osaka during the Edo period. It's 1 meter long, the head is like a monkey, has fish-like pointed teeth, and webs between fingers. The lower body is in the shape of a fish, and it makes a baby cry noise. It was recorded that mermaid meat is delicious and edible. The Japanese treated the mermaid as a dish and whoever eat the meat will live forever.
Say what?
In 1493, sailing off the coast of Hispaniola, Christopher Columbus spotted 3 mermaids which he said were not as beautiful as they are represented, due to some masculine features in their faces. During Henry Hudson's second voyage, on June 15, 1608, members of his crew reported sighting a mermaid in the Arctic Ocean, either in the Norwegian or Barents Seas. In the logbook of Blackbeard, an English pirate, records that he instructed his crew on several voyages to steer away from charted waters, which he called enchanted for fear of merfolk, or mermaids, which Blackbeard himself and members of his crew reported seeing. There have been records of mermaids-like creatures throughout the world from ancient times to the present. If the mermaid is just pure imagination, why are there similar records all over the world? Although some reports were exaggerated, people rather believe some actually saw or caught mermaids. This video was taken by a deep-sea fishing boat. A scary humanoid creature was captured by the crew and made a terrible noise. The crew was extremely afraid and put it back to the ocean. The second footage was captured by British Coast Guard spotting a humanoid creature with glowing eyes. This video was filmed on board a mini-submersible in the Greenland Sea at 3,000 feet underwater. One crew member, a bearded, bespectacled man, is busy filming, when a white hand cracks against the glass behind him.
Oh.
This video was shot by NOAA scientists at 526 meters underwater in 2006, while checking the oil tank. And they captured this, and named this as deep sea hunting. If mermaids want to communicate in the deep sea, they will need to develop a highly intelligent language system. It's very likely the mermaids also have a physical sonar, like how dolphins or whales communicate underwater. The NOAA once recorded a special sound of marine life in the deep sea near the South Atlantic. But after analysis, this sound is different from any kind of whale or dolphin. It belongs to a completely new species. This soundtrack caused a great sensation after it made to the public. Many think this is a hoax, some think this is real. Later, the NOAA clarified the soundtrack is legit, but did not admit the sound is origin from the mermaid species. There are actually two more stories about the mermaid. First story happened in 1962, the former Soviet Union ship captured a mermaid kid, who can speak human language close to Cuba Ocean. It has a gill with scaly skin, head like a human, tail like a fish. The little mermaid claims to come from Atlantis. It also told the crews that the continent of Atlantis spanned Africa and South America million years ago before it sank to the bottom of the sea. There is total 3 million similar creatures, are living in an underwater city made of marble and coral. The Little Mermaid also said that the Atlanteans would also pretend to be human, and regularly go to land to observe the progress of human civilization. Second story happened in 1982, when the former Soviet Union's Navy was sailing on Lake Baikal. They spotted several mysterious creatures which look like the mermaid. According to their description, the human-like mysterious creatures were moving fast in the water, wearing a transparent helmet but no diving equipment. If the mermaid is really the legendary Atlantean, it's easy to explain why humans haven't found solid proof of mermaid civilization. Atlantean is way civilized than human since they existed long time ago before human. It just they are not willing to have first contact with human, but rather observing to the development of human civilization. Anyway, many explanations about mermaids are merely hypotheses, because we don't have any solid evidence to confirm the existence of the mermaid. However, human only discovered 5% of the ocean, which means there still many mysteries maybe exist in the ocean, waiting for humans to discover.